Deadside Army, we are living in a really rough situation right now. New World closed beta has been postponed in the August. I'm watching Valorant streamers for fucking thousands of hours, man. Still no goddamn keys, the rigged. Hashtag Valorant is rigged, man. No, don't do that, I'm joking. But basically, all of the goddamn games that we were supposed to play now, that we were supposed to be hyped about, they're delayed. Hello? Nikitic, dude? What do you mean you have done the technical difficulties? You're doing the goddamn technical difficulties for years now, man. Hello? Hello? Nikita, listen, I'm sick and tired. Oh, Deadside devs? Wait, what? You're telling me that I can play and stream Deadside right now? Right now? Wait, is this sponsored? Hello? Hello? Deadside Army, I'm assuming that we are gonna download the Deadside, man. Because in 5 p.m. CEST, pretty much as soon as this video is uploaded, I will be able to stream the Deadside. So, you can tune in on my live stream on twitch.tv/Eroktic and check it out by yourself because developers lifted the NDA, which means other people that were testers up to this point of a Deadside, including myself of course, are gonna have the chance to stream it and make videos about it and play it 3 days earlier. I wanna say thanks to the Deadside devs for releasing the game in the early access, despite the circumstances of the bullshit that is happening in the goddamn world, man, because we need the goddamn games to play. What am I gonna play, man? Warzone, goddamn clutch, crouch, spam, bullshit ass, aim assist, mother. What else can I do, man? Watch Valorant for 60 hours for the 0.1% chance to gain the goddamn access in the goddamn Valorant, man, that I'm gonna play for 1 week? No! Am I gonna still play Tarkov? Yes, I will still play Tarkov. But let's all agree that Tarkov is not even close to playable right now.
Eroktic, of course it is playable. What the hell are you talking? Get good. Get good, Eroktic. Game is great. You are not.
I do not know what it is. Maybe it is my gaming mouse that is broken while playing Tarkov, man. I don't know. Maybe it is my internet connection, dude. Maybe it is EU servers. Maybe it's a stream snipers. I don't know, man. And I don't care. The only thing that matters is that I'm not having the blast while playing Tarkov. Yes, I wanna play. I start the stream. I enter in couple of raids. I see what's up. And then what? I can tell you what. Deadside, dude. It is out. I can fucking play it. I have another game to jump on, and it is going to be amazing, but enough of rambling. Let's talk about Deadside. In this video, I'm gonna tell you all of the information that you need to know about Deadside before pre-ordering it, pre-purchasing it, before you start to play it, while you're downloading the goddamn game. You should watch this video, okay? Back in the days, when everyone was playing DayZ, I didn't play it. I played WarZ. It was more arcadey, but there was much more PvP, and I freaking loved it. game got ruined by cheaters, of course. But Deadside is more of a War Z than the traditional survival realistic games that we have right now on the market. And no, I'm not talking about Deadside being arcadey as War Z. I'm just comparing it with the amount of a PvP that you're gonna have in your usual War Z day. If you were playing War Z and Infestation back in the days, you know exactly what to expect from the Deadside. Although they have added a little bit more of features in the game, and we're gonna cover them all, of course. What I'm trying to say is you're gonna focus on PvP more than on a survival. Yes, there is base building in the game, but you will not have to make your own base. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. If you take War Z, and if you take Tarkov, and if those two games have a baby, their baby would be called Deadside, with base building, pretty much. The game is PvPvE, which means you will fight other players and other AI, but that AI are not unicorns. Let's compare them with the scavs in Tarkov. And that is the main reason why I'm really looking forward to play this game. And of course, I'm going to give you a reason why. Hunt Showdown is an amazing game, but the only thing that is kinda crap in this game is repetitive melee combat against melee AI. It's repetitive and it's boring and it has no impact. It is just wasting your time, pretty much. Same thing goes with the zombies in the traditional survival games. We kinda cannot compare Scum with that one because Scum is focusing more on the heavier zombies right now, but you know what I mean. You aggro a goddamn zombie, they are zergling brain dead towards you, and then you shoot them with a stick and then they die. There is no impact on anything. But when you give AI a goddamn gun, we are talking about different class now. And there is a couple of different reasons why. First off, because it is more entertaining and interesting to watch, versus somebody else that can one-shot you. And of course, you're forced to use ballistics to take them down, which means you're gonna create noise, which means other players will know your location. And that is the reason why Tarkov is Tarkov. Because you are forced to be loud, which is gonna directly expose your current location that will force you to play on the certain ways. And speaking about the AI, I do not know how they are called in the Deadside. We can call them bandits. You also need to know that they have 4 different rotations on the map, 4 different ways how they can affect your gameplay, your playstyle. First is most obvious one, guarding certain points of interest, which means when you see point of interest, there is a chance that AI will guard over there. The second one is patrolling around the points of interest, which means they have the preset points that they are gonna patrol. The third one is ambushing, which means there is a chance, which means is once when you reach the point of interest and when you start looting it, there is a chance that AI is going to come and try to ambush you. They're gonna be spawned nearby and then they're gonna push towards the point of interest. And the fourth one is that all of the main roads are gonna have their own patrolling routes of the heavy guards. They're gonna have better loot and they're gonna, of course, try to ruin your gameplay. And of course, since the game is seamless, it is on the server, there is no matchmaking involved, you just join on your server and play it, you will never know what to expect because there is gonna always be a chance of something else to happen, some other approach of the AI, which means you will not just have to be fully aware of your surroundings where other players might be, you will also have to be really careful of engaging and disengaging every single point of interest that you encounter. Since you're still watching this video, that might be because of 2 different reasons. One is because you just want to see my lovely, beautiful face. And 2, because you're interested about the Deadside. So here is one early access Steam key. Thank you, Deadside devs, for providing me one of those. It is already going. You don't even have to try it out. I'm sorry and congratulations to the winner. But anyways, Deadside will also have a base building implemented in the game. I would like to have more knowledge about that, but I'm sorry, I don't. We're gonna have to make another video that is dedicated around the base building. But you see, you're not forced to build the bases in a game. If you don't like it, like myself, you will not have to do it. Because there are also safe zones in the game with the vendors where you will be able to purchase and sell certain things. And there is also going to be a global stash over there. It is limited, you cannot hoard and hoard and hoard and hoard bunch of stuff. Although, and the lovely thing about all of this is that you will be able to store your valuable stuff in the safe zone that is 100% protected, so even when your base gets raided, you are not gonna lose your currency, for example, your cash. And of course, if you want to be a nomad, you can completely ignore the base building element in the game and just focus on bringing your valuable stuff to the vendors, selling them, and just hoarding money. It is kinda natural. Since I already talked about base building, I'm assuming that it is already logical that there is going to be crafting in a game, which means there are gonna be different makeshift bags and rags and all a bunch of stuff that are gonna help you with your survival. And they have also added the missions in the game that are completely basic, kill this, kill that. Kind of a thing is, there are gonna be pretty much dynamic events on the map, which means everyone will be able to see where those missions are. That is gonna probably attract a lot of PvP, just because those missions will give you the best loot in the game. The size of the map will be restricted, which means right now, when we are gonna play it, the full map is not going to be released. There is gonna be 50 players per server, with a portion of map unlocked just to have that beautiful PvP rolling. And I'm assuming that they are gonna expand the map when they add more features, like for example when they add boats, if they will add them, they're gonna expand the map for the nearby islands, and if they are happy with their optimization of the game, they're gonna expand the map even more to the south and expand the player limit per server. But like I already said, the game is in the early access and they're gonna just see what fits the best and what community wants and what community needs. The game is built in the Unreal Engine 4, which means you're gonna see a lot of similar things like in Scum, and the game will have separate third-person and first-person servers, which means if you wanna be fully immersed, you can play on a first-person server only, although even when you're playing on a third-person server, Deadside developers added the same concept of a third-person picking like Scum has. There is no third-person picking. You cannot peek over the wall to see player movement on the other side of the wall. Those players won't render to you, and I love that feature. Whoever doesn't love that feature is probably third-person peeking exploiter and f***ing cheeser, so f*** you. No, that bullshit will stay in 1996 when DayZ was out, okay? Let's leave it over there, and let's let new survival games without of that bullshit mechanic, okay? Thank you. You will definitely feel the satisfaction of finding the tier 1 guns in the game, and you're gonna have even more satisfaction with modifying the guns. It is going to be really hard to find AK-47 in a game, and it will be even 3 times harder to modify it correctly. Which means fully decked out weapon will have much more value than unmodified one, and it is going to be really difficult. Oh, and by the way, here is one pre-release DLC key. I do not know what you're gonna get with that, but I'm assuming that you already need to have a Deadside before adding pre-release DLC key. So, congratulations to the winner. Oh, here is one more. Congratulations to both of you. I do not know what you get inside, to be honest. I also do have a couple of more actual keys that will work even after early access, but I'm gonna give them away on twitch.tv/Eroktic. So if you're interested even more about this game, if you're interested about my impressions about the game, tune in. You're having a lot of fun. Completely untoxic, family, friendly live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching, and see ya on the live stream. Skra out. Bye bye.